yet. Let's kind of minimize this. I'm live on YouTube. Now, here's the most embarrassing thing. I'm trying to go live on Instagram and I'm having a pretty difficult time right now. If anyone can let me know. But again, you know what? That's always the case here. How does one do this? I did say that I wanted to kind of make this something. Okay, stories. All right. How does one do it? Live. There we go. No. Yes. All right. Live. Okay. So introduction, quick introduction. I hope you all can hear me. Yes. Okay. I'm finally live on Instagram. I was having difficulty getting on here. But okay, first of all, I'm not expecting viewers. I'm not expecting people to comment unless you want to comment, which is great. I'm always up for engagement here on platform. So you're going to see me look left and right. It's because I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Instagram. And because I am a content creator, I'm always testing out different platforms to see what works best. And that's the thing with marketers. That's the thing with content creators is that you're always testing out what works best for everybody. So quick introduction. My name is Baz. I'm from Brunei, living here right now, working in Brunei. And I've been living abroad for the past 5 years in Lima, Peru. That's in South America. Yes, it's very far away. It's a 2-day trip. It's a long ass trip. And it was an unexpected one as well. Let's see, what else is there? I actually did want to repurpose some content, which was very interesting about my trip in Peru. So if y'all want to know, unless you just want to go on YouTube and check that out. But I just wanted to just have a quick test run on YouTube and Instagram. Instagram seems to be doing a lot better than YouTube. But again, I hope this records because I am going to use this content once it's done. So I'm working in the car industry right now. It's my first time in it. And if you've watched my videos, you'll know that I've been in different industries. I've done different things which have brought me to where I am now and which have built me to who I am today. I was a completely different person before leaving Brunei, and coming back has actually really opened my eyes, has really made me appreciate a lot of things more, I would say. Yes, I've learned to appreciate a lot more things. Just so you know, guys, we're so fucking lucky in Brunei. We're so lucky in Brunei. We have food, we've got healthcare, we've got education, and we take advantage of that. We take advantage of all the shit that we have here. I'm sure every country has the same thing as well. You all are privileged in a certain way. You're lucky to have family, you're lucky to have friends. Now, when I moved to Peru, here's a quick recap. Of course, something has brought me to going there. That's a long ass story, which I'll save for next time. Or if you guys want to just meet up in person, have a cup of coffee, that's great too. The move was unexpected. It was more of a trip to kind of find myself, to kind of just breathe some air, just get all that shit off. And so that's what happened. I moved 5 years ago. I started doing shit that I never did. I struggled a lot. Now, struggle, if you all know, struggle is what makes you a stronger person. Yes, struggle makes you a stronger person. Okay, let's move you here. Struggling in life, financially, trying to find friends, trying to build relationships, trying to find jobs, really makes you a whole lot better. I mean, if you don't suffer, you wouldn't know how to overcome certain situations. You wouldn't know how to develop certain skills. You wouldn't know how to speak. You wouldn't know how to interact. So that's That's something that you guys need to consider. So I'm not saying run away. I'm not saying go to a different country, but I do urge you and suggest that you should definitely get out of this comfort zone that you're in, get out of um, this whole idea of, now it's gonna sound a little harsh, living in this bubble that you guys are living in right now. Yes, the bubble of comfort, the bubble of security, the bubble of having your close friends nearby, family, technology. And that's just something you kind of have to learn to live without in order to grow as a person. So what else did I write here? What else did I say in that video? Because it was a pretty interesting video that I did, I would say a month ago. A month ago. Yes. I wasn't prepared to live abroad. I wasn't prepared to be in Lima, Peru, neither in a country which language I didn't speak, with people I didn't know. I didn't have a family there. I didn't have friends. Literally, I didn't have friends there. I didn't know anybody. My sister's waving at me. Hello. I didn't have anybody to be with. I didn't have any shoulder to cry on. The only thing I had was my phone. This phone, in fact, iPhone 6. That was the best thing in my life because this was my computer, this was my communication device, this was my translator, this was my dictionary. This is what I used to also quit my job when I was in Peru. I actually wrote a resignation letter here, and I didn't say that in my video, but this is an interesting fact. You know what, guys? We are so not using our iPhones to its full potential. This is a godsend because all the apps that you can download, man, for real. Did you know you could just do so much on an iPhone, and especially an iPhone 6 when like all the new iPhones weren't even out yet? This was 5 years ago. So yeah, that was a pretty good, like the good technology there in my hands. And I'm so happy it never got stolen. It was never robbed from me. It was their handy best friend. Okay, so I had no contacts in Peru. I didn't know anybody. I had no family, no friends. And the only experience I had when living abroad was in the UK studying, and that was under government scholarship. So I had housing, I had a monthly allowance. I lived in a place where it was full of Bruneians. We had food provided for us. It was easy to communicate. And not only that, I lived in the States as well, just with my family while I was studying. So moving to the States back and forth for holidays was a great thing as well. And again, I was with my family there. We had an apartment. We were quite privileged. I was what you call a diplo brat. This was also on my video, my longest video about moving to Peru. Definitely check it out on YouTube. Subscribe, please. I'm always updating there, and sometimes I don't. But Instagram, I'm always updating on Instagram. What did I say here? So I had a privileged upbringing. So did my brothers, sisters. We were very privileged. We had the means to survive all throughout our teenage years until it was time to grow up and get a job, which I did. And from then on, I decided to move. Of course, like I said, it was an unexpected move. And the only research I did about moving to Peru was everything you could find on Google. Also, there was a girl in school who was from Peru, so I kind of knew about Peru back then, but not as much as I needed to. I had a little bit of saving from my previous job before moving to Peru. I saved for 3 months, which helped me survive for a month in Peru, which was my proposed date and time that I wanted to stay. Language was hard. I only had high school Spanish. only had high school Spanish to fall back on, and that was pretty hard. Y ahora yo puedo hablar español, poquito. Sí, pero necesito practicar cada día. But it's difficult. There's a lot of practice that needs to be done. Duolingo, guys, download Duolingo if you really want to learn some languages through a really fun, easy platform. It is a lifesaver. It's really the only app I would say would be great to join if you want to learn some languages, because they have all crazy languages in there. I mean, they even have Klingon, for goodness sake. That's just crazy. Okay. A lot of people ask me on comments is that how did I find a job? How was it so easy for me to get a job while I was living abroad as a foreigner? I'm going to tell you the fucking truth. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to find a job. So I had to just send my CV out everywhere, just like how everybody does it here in Brunei and everywhere else around the world. CVs out there through emails. But what is not used a lot, and I've noticed not used a lot here in Brunei, is LinkedIn. LinkedIn has been the only thing that's helped me get a job while I was in Peru as an English teacher, as a sales representative in a tech company. Yes, I was a sales rep at a tech company and I worked there. English teaching first was very interesting because I learned to teach English. I learned English myself because, they say native English speakers don't understand English until they start teaching it. So that was really an eye-opener for me. When I was a sales rep, I learned how to sell. I learned skills that I didn't know, persuasive skills. I learned how to speak a lot more. I learned how to convince people, and I'm still learning that. Now, after working really hard, after showing my real potential in the digital field while I was sales rep, I was promoted to marketing manager. Yes, marketing manager. That was pretty cool. It was a boost in confidence, a great role in my CV to just add in. It was actually one of the pinnacles of my time when I was in Peru. Now, I could say a whole lot of shit about the company that promoted me, but I'm going to keep it positive because this is my first time doing live stream on YouTube and on Instagram. Hey guys. If you really want to know how work life was in that company, let me know. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. Right? Place to stay was also really difficult. I was couch surfing at first, and it was actually just couch surfing. That's a really funny story as well. I couch surfed, if I had to tell you, a couple places, and one place I stayed for. Guess how many, guys? Guess how long I stayed for? It was a year. I couch surfed for a fucking year at this one place. I'm very grateful for that friend of mine to have let me stay there. Of course, eventually I paid rent. And when I started paying rent, that was through my savings, and I ate through my savings. So then that's when I decided, shit, I got to get a job. So I did get a job, which was English teaching. Then after that, I needed something more. I need to live at another place because it was getting crowded. So I started Bruno. So then I started living somewhere else, which was through this couch surfer that I knew, introduced me to the place, lived there for the rest of my life in Peru. And I miss the people, miss the connections I have there. And truly, 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 I'm really grateful to have met everybody that I met in Peru, the connections, the friends, the relationships I've made. So I'm really just honestly missing everybody there. The Spanish, especially the Spanish. Now, my friends who are watching right now from Peru know that I didn't speak much Spanish there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just too ashamed because my Spanish was the worst. And I know you all encouraged me to speak more. And I said, yes, but I'm shy. I never did. But now I feel like I want to because I miss it so much. I miss Spanish so much. I listening to it as well. The other day I would be watching La Rosa de Guadalupe just so I could hear some Spanish. I know it's Mexican, but it's a fun show. It makes me cry. Guys, La Rosa de Guadalupe, the best in drama, the best I would say in some Mexican shows. So definitely check it out. Okay, here's my advice to people who want to move abroad, who want to actually start their own life. Because to be honest, if you move abroad and start your own life, you're really going to learn a lot about yourself and learn a lot about your hidden potential. After moving, I realized, and after learning so much, after being on my own, I learned that I am so much more capable at a lot more things. And I want everyone to understand that as well, that you are completely capable of achieving so much more if you just if you just struggle a little bit. Stop it. If you just struggle a little bit, you're going to learn that you can accomplish a lot, that you can overcome struggle, that you can overcome starvation. Yes, I starved for some time, guys. Literally, I would just have, oh, she just keeps fucking jumping on the table. You are going to just learn that you are so much more better, not than everybody else, but you're so much better than yourself. You're going to know and see that you can do this. Just by taking that first step, just by struggling a little bit more, just by understanding things aren't as difficult as it seems. Shit can get difficult, guys. That's true. Shit can get completely difficult. But you're going to see that if you just strive through, if you just so here's my tip for people who want to go abroad or who want to start something is you got to listen to your gut. Are you what? She's meowing. Are you stuck in a rut? Are you feeling like you need to do something different? Are you bored at your job? You feel like it's a dead-end job? Do you feel like it just doesn't fit in life's giant puzzle? Oh, Melissa, yes, live abroad next year. Tell me, let's get into a conversation. Like I said, I want to get into something with you. Okay, so you got to listen to your gut, and if you feel like it's like you have to quit your job, okay, this is gonna be crazy, but maybe you should quit. Maybe you should stop, because if it's making you truly unhappy, it's probably that, and you need to find something that makes you happy. Okay, some people want to be safe, and you need to have a fallback. You need to fall back onto something. Have some savings. Have like another job, a part-time thing that's going on. But you got to really do what makes you happy. Gotta pursue that, because life is fucking short. Life is fucking short. That's true. And you need to know what your purpose is. Everyone has a goddamn purpose in life, and you need to find that. It's not by sticking to that one dead-end job. It's not just striving through the struggle and that whole grind that you don't like. that you truly don't like. You got to find something that you like and that makes you smile, that makes you wake up with energy every single day. It doesn't, not to the point where you feel like, oh God, I gotta wake up and do this. Literally, my last job in Peru, that's what happened. I loved it. I love the what did I say that I love? I am happy and blessed to have had the time there, to have been promoted. But it was to the point where I woke up unhappy and full of anxiety every fucking day. Because deep down inside, I wasn't happy. Those fuckers were happy to have had me. Yes, because I was truly skilled. I knew that. But I wasn't. I was being taken advantage of. And that's another conversation that I will talk about later, because like I said, I didn't want this to be, what was it called again? Depressing. Okay. So it's listening to your gut and taking that first fucking step. Like I said, in all my other content, taking that first scary step is the first goal you want to accomplish. Second is confidence. Confidence in yourself is truly important. If you want to take that first step, you have to be sure to be confident that you're going to follow through. Bravery is part of that. Bring bravery into your confidence as well. I knew that this was a big step for me. I've never traveled alone in my life, apart from just flying to study, flying to see my family, but that was again flying with my siblings, but alone to four different countries, 4 different stops, to one final destination, and living there, not knowing anybody, not knowing the country, not knowing what it's like to live there, not knowing the language. So you have to be confident that you can do this, that you are at least a little bit prepared. Girl, you gotta stop. I don't know what you want. Talk to me. Tell me what you want. Second, thirdly, now this is where something important comes in, and that's money. If you're gonna do something new, you're gonna need some money. And I'm half and half on this, because you can live without money if you, and this is gonna be harder. I've never tried this, but it's harder if you see. Okay. How about if I just hold you like this? How about if I just hold you? Okay, better? Okay. Money's going to help you because it's going to be your pocket change. It's going to help you get here and there from point A to point B, grab a taxi, bus, get food or whatnot. But if you want to live without money, there are people who have survived that way, who have found their way of getting income on the fly, just like that. It's working harder, it's busking, it's asking for money. Maybe it's not even asking for money. Maybe it's also trading, what's that called? Bartering, trading as well. So let me work at your field if you give me shelter. And I actually wanted to do that when I moved to Peru. But confession time, I really like the city. I realized I wasn't meant for the hippie life, not meant for the hitchhiker's life. So I stayed in the city. And if you're in the city, you gotta make some muns, guys. So that's where English teaching came in. That's where trying to find odd jobs came in. And it's making contacts as well who can help you find jobs. And that never happened to me. Number 4, which I think should have been number 1, is research and preparation. If you're going to go to a country that you don't know of, research very well. Really, really well. Do that research that you need to do. Know about the culture, about where you're going to stay, language, what kind of food. Because if you're living abroad in a country that's completely different to the customs that you have, you're going to need to know what sort of food they have and what food they serve, because you probably won't find the same thing there. I couldn't find some Bruneian food, Malay food in Peru, and I was really craving for that. They did not have shrimp paste. That's belacan. In Brunei, Malaysia, Singapore, they didn't have that. They had dried shrimp, but the sad thing was I wasn't allowed to cook it. I did get some in the end because some Bruneians came to Peru and I had them send me some. Landlady didn't like it. Okay, it was sad to have belacan, to have shrimp paste, and not being able to cook it. And that's another thing where I lived as well was pretty. What are you doing? Get off! Get off! Get off! Oh, she is on my fish tank. Get off! No! 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 Oh dear. Okay, if you head over to YouTube, you can actually see her behind me. She's doing it again. She's doing it again. Okay, never mind. Okay. Food wise, be prepared because food will be scarce if there's particular types of food that you like in a country where they don't serve that. Not even having a Malaysian restaurant, Malay food there, nothing. I had to fend for myself and get my own food. Thank you, Melissa. Yes, actually, it is dinner time here, and I am quite hungry. I think that wraps up my first trial run on Instagram Live and YouTube Live. So thank you to whoever's watching on YouTube. Thank you for everybody who's watched on Instagram. If you have any tips on what I should talk about next, she does want the fish. Let me know. Let me know because I'm always trying to make content better and I'm always here to share. Okay, you got to see this. She's literally on there. You have, I can't. Okay. So, see? Look at that. She's just staring. It's like she's floating, guys. Okay. So, like I said, look at me now, not her. I want to try to do this a lot more often, whenever I can, when I'm free. I am recovering from being sick for the past couple of days, so I hope I did not ruin my voice for tomorrow because I'm going back to work. But yes, what I really want, what I would really love is more comments on my posts because from there I can see if anything's working. I mean, if I can see that it's being received well. Likes are great, but comments are always better. So let me know what you think. Let's hope this records and I can repurpose this and share it for a later date, guys. So again, thank you for tuning in to Buzz's live stream. I'm going to turn this camera away and I will see you again next time. Nina, Gustavo, Melissa, cousins, sisters. I will talk to you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a good night. Have a good dinner. Everybody in Peru, good morning. I hope you have a good breakfast. Canada, I hope you also have a great day because I don't know what time it is in Canada right now, but I'm going to say it's morning time. So goodbye. Melissa will catch up. I would like to Zoom with you because on your coaching sessions. Okay, I love you guys. Mwah. Sending my love. Fuerte abrazos. Ciao, ciao. Okay, bye on YouTube. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Thank you for tuning in.